In one of the most electrifying and emotionally charged moments of WWE Crown Jewel 2025, two of WWE's biggest international sensations, Rhea Ripley and IYO Sky, joined forces in an unexpected alliance that sent shockwaves through the Jeddah Superdome in Saudi Arabia. The duo delivered an unforgettable performance as they defeated the fearsome Kabuki Warriors, Asuka and Kairi Sane, in a high-octane tag team showdown that had fans on the edge of their seats from start to finish. This was more than just another tag team match, it was a celebration of power, pride, and passion that truly defined what global sports entertainment is all about. The build-up to a dream match. Heading into WWE Crown Jewel 2025, the women's division was buzzing with anticipation. WWE had promised a blockbuster women's contest, and they certainly delivered. The Kabuki Warriors, Asuka and Kairi Sane, had re-established their dominance earlier in the year, reclaiming the women's tag team championships and reminding the WWE universe that they were still one of the most technically skilled and coordinated duos in the company's history. However, the shocking twist came when it was announced that Rhea Ripley, the powerhouse from Australia and former women's world champion, would team up with IYO Sky, the high-flying sensation from Japan and former Damage Control leader. The announcement raised eyebrows across social media. Both Ripley and Sky had been fierce rivals in the past, with their rivalry stretching back to 2023, when Sky held the WWE Women's Championship and Ripley dominated Raw as the Eradicator of the Judgment Day. But at Crown Jewel 2025, personal grudges were set aside for something bigger: pride, competition, and global respect for the WWE Women's division. An electrifying atmosphere in Jeddah. From the moment the Crown Jewel broadcast began, it was clear that something special was in the air. The Jeddah Superdome was packed to capacity, with thousands of passionate fans waving flags, holding signs, and chanting for their favorite superstars. When the opening chords of IYO Sky's theme song hit, the arena erupted. Fans from across the world had traveled to see their favorite international WWE stars perform live. Sky, known for her aerial style and technical brilliance, looked focused and determined as she made her entrance. Then came Rhea Ripley, the dominant force, the powerhouse, the woman who has redefined strength and charisma in WWE. Her presence alone sent a thunderous roar through the stadium. Ripley's confidence, her signature stare, and her iconic, "mommy" energy were enough to send chills down the spine of everyone watching. The Kabuki Warriors followed, two women who have carried the pride of Japan on their shoulders. Their synchronized entrance, complete with traditional Japanese visuals and their fierce ring presence, added an aura of danger and prestige to the moment. It wasn't just a tag team contest, it felt like a cultural showcase, a global stage where four of the best women wrestlers in the world were about to make history. The match begins. Technical brilliance meets raw power. As the bell rang, it was IYO Sky and Kairi Sane who started things off. The two Japanese competitors exchanged quick arm drags, lightning-fast reversals, and crisp kicks that had the audience cheering in awe. IYO's speed and agility were on full display, but Kairi countered with her signature resilience, hitting Sky with a spinning backfist that echoed through the arena. The crowd gasped. The intensity was real from the very first minute. Moments later, Sky made the tag to Rhea Ripley, and the atmosphere shifted entirely. The Eradicator stormed into the ring, and her presence alone sent Kairi scrambling for backup. Ripley's power game took over quickly, suplex after suplex, slams that shook the mat, and that signature smirk that told everyone she was in control. Asuka entered to break Ripley's dominance, landing a vicious series of strikes in a running hip attack that momentarily staggered the powerhouse. The pace quickened as all four women got involved, chaos ensued, and the crowd absolutely loved it. Mid-match chaos and perfect tag team chemistry. The middle portion of the match saw both teams showing incredible chemistry. Despite being a newly formed duo, Ripley and Sky worked surprisingly well together. Their styles, raw strength and lightning speed, balanced each other perfectly. Ripley dominated with her power moves, while Sky's aerial attacks added precision and excitement. At one point, Ripley launched Sky from her shoulders, sending her crashing onto Asuka with a breathtaking diving crossbody, a move that earned one of the loudest pops of the night. Meanwhile, the Kabuki Warriors fought back with everything they had. Their years of experience as a team showed. Asuka and Kairi executed perfect double-team maneuvers, including their iconic tandem kicks and a stunning combination of the insane elbow followed by a shining wizard. For a moment, it seemed like the Kabuki Warriors were closing in on victory. But Rhea Ripley wasn't about to let that happen. Rhea Ripley's power shifts the momentum. Midway through the contest, Rhea Ripley took control in dramatic fashion. She caught Asuka midair during a springboard attempt and transitioned it into a devastating riptide slam that left the crowd speechless. The referee counted 1, 2, but Kairi broke the pin just in time. The intensity only grew from there. Ripley's raw aggression became the turning point. Every time the Kabuki Warriors tried to regain control, Ripley would counter with her unmatched strength. Her shoulder tackles, powerbombs, and fearless attitude kept the audience chanting, "Mommy! Mommy!" throughout the arena. Meanwhile, IYO Sky recovered on the apron, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. IYO Sky takes flight. As the match entered its final stretch, IYO Sky tagged in and set the crowd ablaze with her aerial assault. She hit a picture-perfect springboard dropkick, followed by a breathtaking moonsault to the outside, taking down both Asuka and Kairi in one incredible move. The fans stood on their feet as Sky pointed to the sky, symbolizing her nickname, the Genius of the Sky. She then rolled Asuka back into the ring, signaling for her finisher. As Sky climbed the ropes for her signature moonsault, Asuka rolled away, but right into Rhea Ripley's grasp. Ripley scooped Asuka up and hit another riptide, perfectly setting her up for Sky's final blow. The winning moment. With the fans chanting in unison, IYO Sky launched from the top rope and landed her over the moonsault flawlessly onto Asuka. Ripley cleared Kairi Sane from the ring with a devastating big boot, ensuring there were no interruptions. The referee dropped to the mat. 1, 2, 3. The bell rang, and the stadium erupted. Rhea Ripley and IYO Sky stood tall, victorious over one of WWE's most respected tag teams. Fireworks lit up the arena as the two superstars celebrated, raising each other's arms in mutual respect. It was a surreal sight, two former rivals now sharing the spotlight, united in triumph. A moment of global pride. The victory was more than just a win, it symbolized the power of international unity in WWE. Rhea Ripley, representing Australia, and IYO Sky, representing Japan, stood together in front of a roaring Saudi Arabian crowd, showing that professional wrestling truly transcends borders. Their celebration wasn't about nationality or rivalry, it was about mutual respect, teamwork, and the shared passion that brings WWE superstars together. Fans took to social media instantly, flooding platforms like X, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube with clips and reactions. Hashtags like #Rhea Ripley, #IYO Sky, and #Crown Jewel began trending worldwide within minutes. Backstage reactions. After the match, WWE cameras caught exclusive backstage footage of Ripley and Sky congratulating each other. In a post-match interview, Rhea Ripley said, "Tonight wasn't about dominance or rivalry. It was about showing the world what happens when the best come together. IYO and we made history tonight." IYO Sky added, in her humble yet confident tone. This was about respect. Asuka and Kairi are legends. But tonight, Rhea and I showed that strength and flight, together, can beat anything. The Kabuki Warriors, though disappointed, were respectful in defeat. Asuka posted on social media later that night, writing, "We gave everything. They earned it, but we'll be back stronger." What's next for these superstars? After this monumental victory, fans are already speculating about what's next for Rhea Ripley and IYO Sky. Could this be the start of a new dominant tag team? Or was this a one-night-only partnership built on mutual respect? There's also growing buzz that WWE officials are considering adding Ripley and Sky to the Women's Tag Team Championship picture, a move that could shake up the entire division. Meanwhile, the Kabuki Warriors are far from finished. Their pride, experience, and undeniable chemistry ensure that they'll be back in contention soon. Fan reactions. Fans across the world couldn't stop praising the match. Here are some reactions seen online. Rhea and IYO together are unstoppable. This is the dream team I never knew I needed. Kabuki Warriors always deliver, but tonight, Ripley and Sky just created magic. Crown Jewel 2025 had the best women's match of the year. Period. It's clear that WWE struck gold with this pairing, and fans can't wait to see what happens next. Conclusion. WWE Crown Jewel 2025 delivered one of the most memorable women's matches in recent history. Rhea Ripley and IYO Sky defied expectations, thrilled fans across the globe, and proved once again that when passion and skill collide, magic happens inside the squared circle. Their victory over the Kabuki Warriors wasn't just a win, it was a moment of unity, strength, and evolution for women's wrestling. And as fireworks lit up the Saudi Arabian sky, one thing became clear: this wasn't the end. It was just the beginning of another unforgettable chapter in the WWE Women's division.